Violence continues to scar America. Virtually the whole world knows there was a tragic shooting in New York City financial district. A deranged shooter from Las Vegas drove all the way to New York City with a high-powered rifle and then double parked his car in Manhattan. Photo shows this fairly young man calmly walking to the high-rise. He killed an off-duty policeman who was guarding the lobby and shot up the lobby. 3 more people were then killed and another man very seriously wounded. In a gift to the public, the shooter committed suicide. His suicide note that he's incurred a brain injury playing football. He reportedly, the target, he wanted to shoot up the NFL even though he never played even college football, much less pro ball. About the same time, news broke of a sudden rumble in downtown Cincinnati that found 2 white people beaten badly by a crowd of black persons. There is some controversy about the white male who was beaten. Whatever happened there, a white woman tried to render aid to the man once he was on the ground, and she is sucker punched unconscious. That part is very clear in the videos of the incident. A handful of black suspects have been charged. So the racial overtones of this are disconcerting on top of the violence itself. A sad aspect of this was that people stood around and filmed the melee with their smartphones, but only one person in that crowd called the police. Again, this is sounding like a third world country, not America. I did hear a speech by the mayor of Cincinnati that sounded pretty positive on criminal justice enforcement. That remains to be seen, folks. And of course, we recently had 11 innocent people in Traverse City, Michigan, Walmart, who were attacked by a crazed man with a knife. He was taken down by good citizens, one of whom had a gun, and held until the police got there. 10 of the 11 required hospitalization, but all are expected to survive. There was no common denominator here, and the stabbings appeared to be random in nature. I want to note that I attended a training conference in Traverse City about 20 years ago. It is a pleasant small town of only about 15,000, known for its cherry festival. Violence has crept into even this peaceful small town. Then, in a quiet hiking area called Devil's Den, a young mom and dad were senselessly gunned down while their 2 young daughters were nearby. The killer was reportedly a former 5th grade teacher, of all things. No known motive for the killing. I call for no bond available and a prompt death penalty in this case. In Tennessee, a dating dispute, of all things, may have left 4 family members dead, including another young couple who now leaves an infant and orphan. I call for no bond available and a prompt death penalty in this case as well. They're still looking for that suspect, last I heard. My friends, I do not have an answer for this. Banning guns is not the answer. That violates our Constitution. Trying to keep guns away from crazy people is a nice idea, but also does not seem to be the answer. For instance, I believe the person who shot at Trump in Butler, Pennsylvania, had no prior record. We must somehow calm the mood of the country. Anyone listening who has some suggestions, please let me know. I'm thinking of starting a bumper sticker campaign that just says, "Be kind to each other." That is inspired by my unscripted politics co-host, Kevin McDonald. This is Dr. David D. Schein. Thanks for joining me for this special edition of Saving America. Remember, a new Saving America show is aired on the Brushwood Media Network every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Listen on any of the 16 network stations, Apple or Google mobile app, Apple CarPlay, TuneIn, Smart Speaker, and all smart TVs. Find more information at the brushwoodmedianetwork.com. Please be sure to join us each week. We welcome and love your feedback from our growing audience.